time to ban CCTV cameras made by CCP-linked manufacturers in New Zealand?
Ultimately, I understand some of these cameras are sort of legacy cameras. They've been in place for some time, and many of them will be due to be replaced anyway as part of the regular upgrade cycle. It is a matter for those individual agencies to manage in conjunction with the relevant authorities who will be providing them with advice.
Is it concerning that one of these cameras is in the home of an MP?
Again, I understand that that was a camera that they had personally had installed prior to any work being done by Parliament. It's not a minister.
Why won't New Zealand follow the lead of other countries overseas that are doing the same thing and taking these cameras out?
As I've indicated, relevant agencies, relevant departments should follow the guidance that they're being given.
Why are these cameras a concern?
What was that?
Are you giving the right amount of consent?
Yes, I believe I am. I mean, obviously I'm not going to get out there and check all of the cameras myself, but I do expect the relevant agencies to be doing that work.
What's the problem with the cameras?
By the use of these cameras? Was it something you were aware of before becoming the Prime Minister, and how concerned are you?
Look, I'm aware that there's been discussion on that. Ultimately, we have experts at the GCSB and others who will provide advice and guidance to those agencies who are using cameras about what technology they should be using, what technology they should be avoiding. They're the right people to provide that guidance and that advice.
Where I would be concerned is where the cameras are networked. If they are not networked, then there is no risk. It's networked cameras have a risk of being hacked and therefore data being exfiltrated. Where they're not networked, that risk doesn't arise.
So what specific advice?
No.
What specific advice have you had about the risk if they are networked in terms of specific countries, administrations, state actors?
Public service departments and entities are required to follow the protective security requirements and the information security manual. So they are to assess any technology that they've got against those security requirements, and my expectation is that government departments or the people in them who are responsible for technology are making those assessments and would avoid using technology that poses a risk, including networked cameras.
Will you look to order an audit of sorts?
I need to know the magnitude of the problem and the sort of risk that that there might be there. As I say, we obviously have networked or camera networks. The Auckland motorway is riddled with them, and they are networked and accessible, and we record that. I don't know how many other networks of cameras that we have in the public sector, but it is for the owners of those networks or operators of those networks to be clear about the technology they're using and the risks associated with that technology.
Is Chinese-made technology more risky than American-made technology?
Well, we know that there are some risks with some Chinese originated technology. We've seen that with TikTok. No doubt we'll see it with other technology. One of the other tools we have is the telecommunications, or the TICSA legislation, which allows the government to ensure that telecommunications companies, when they are considering new technology, have that evaluated by our security agencies, and that has been effective, I think, in mitigating security risks, and in that respect we have been ahead of the rest of the world.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald. Click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.